And welcome y'all to Blacker the Berry Midnight. I am Dean. That over there is the Madman Los. And guess what we got in the building today, Los?
What?
We got two powerhouses that you met over there at SG Poetry's night. Am I correct?
Oh, I did.
Now listen, so the first one we have is going to be Miss Jess. We appreciate you for stopping by. And then the next guest we have is Diamex in the building, y'all. Shout out. Yeah, I got that right. Yeah, son.
Yeah.
Listen, thank y'all for stopping in. We appreciate y'all queens for coming by. So we're going to come right out the gate because I've actually never been to SG's.
Cue the applause.
Yes, no, cue the applause, please. So I've never been to actually SG's poetry
missed out,
nights.
brother.
Yeah, well, I live in West Bumblefuck, New York, but I do. But I've heard great things about both of you. You in particular, I've heard are a complete savage. So
let's not forget, Jess has won the event 3 times, though.
Facts. Like, it was
Jess is the warriors of the event.
I'm not disrespecting her at all.
No.
Like that. No, I'm just saying what I've heard. You know what I mean? I've specifically heard your name from besides him. That's why I was just saying that.
Crazy.
So here is the red carpet. Can you please set it off for us, please?
I got you.
Hold on.
Peace.
I gotta take my time with this shit till it comes to me. Gun fully loaded. Watch me hold it tight in my grip. Let all the haters run from me. Naysayers never say nothing but words of self-doubt. Their intent shy of strength while their faith is fading out. Negativity is a dead language to me. You can't force me to believe. Blind to your perception and views I can't see. So the fuck do I look like? Watering every bad seed that they planted from me. Wanna see my garden rot, trying to sever flows of prosperity. You can't see these views from the top. From the bottom you look up at the gains that I got when all they say is no. All I hear is yes. Do what I want with my chest, say what I need to, and go. For me, it's just hard lessons and smoke sessions with people who never tried to block blessings from the guidance of the Most High and myself. Let it be known that just because I'm beautiful and a little unusual don't mean I need to be sitting on anybody's shelf. The inner gotta match the outer, so I'm polishing my mental health to the day that the visions get louder. All I gotta do is harness my power, not let it spill in all the wrong places, not trying to vibe with people who got 2 faces. It's a harsh grind on a day-to-day basis. Some say I work too hard, coming from people who never saw the realities of social services centers and EBT cards, but I'll never fix my mouth to complain because I made it through what seemed like infinite pain, consistent failure, yet somehow I'm still in the game. And I'd be sad sometimes, but sadness is a feeling I can shake through my words and my poetry. I can speak away the shame that I once felt inside where these demons hide, begging for naysayers to feed them, but I won't let it happen. I'll starve them till they die. No demons, no naysayers, just me working hard at life, trying to survive. All I gotta do is cut them off at the root, not the thigh. No opportunities, no chances to revive. What's dead is gone and I won't even say goodbye. Won't let these demons be the ones to decide my caliber of success and when it is they wanna die.
Peace.
She just bodied your favorite fucking rapper. Fuck out of here. God damn. And that's the shit that those motherfuckers was telling me about. They said I would bang with you. Respect, sister. Fucks with you.
Thank you.
First shells, now you. I bet.
Oh.
Big Nasty gonna have to start doing some shit.
Yeah.
That shit was. Oh, well, listen.
Let's hear your reaction to it, though.
My reaction?
Yeah, your reaction.
Shit, I want more. So now,
what's up?
Fuck out of here. We need to hear the 2-time champ.
3-time champ.
Excuse me.
It's actually 2.
Oh, it's 2 times? Okay.
2.
Back to back.
It's actually 2.
Oh, but you 2-peated it.
I guess. Well, because I couldn't compete the 3rd time because I
Drop it on him.
I won 2 times.
Yeah, and she would have won probably the 3rd time.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
So come on now.
What am I gonna? What should I read? I don't know. What should I read?
Shit, you tell me, baby.
All right. Hold up. Let me just pull it up on my phone real quick.
I said wait.
I know it, but I actually didn't practice it. Hold on one second.
Wish I had something ready for y'all, man.
I can curse on here, right?
You could do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, so this poem I wrote, I explained it when I wrote it. I actually got kicked out of college last year because of my grades. So I wrote this poem when I got kicked out of college, but now I'm going to graduate in May with my bachelor's.
Nice. Respect. And what, if you don't mind?
Social work.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So it's called Fuck the Dream.
Okay.
That's about college. Okay. I'm nervous now.
Don't be. You 2-time champ.
Let her know.
Right,
Come on, bring it.
Yeah. You Steph Curry of SG Poetry event.
All right. Sometimes I wish I was never accepted. They say college ain't no joke, but this wasn't what I was expecting. You see college on TV showing parties in the dorms, but I learned anxiety is the university societal norm. Depression, drugs, and beers is how I've coped throughout the years. If I ever get my diploma, it'll say master's in crying with a minor in tears, and I'm not even fucking done. I had a 4-year plan, but college is a bitch, and that bitch got hands. Fuck it. I'll just be a stripper. I'll make more money shaking my ass, and I'm gonna need some extra dollars to pay for these fucking classes. $150 for a book that you'll only skim through once. I could have a new car and an apartment with the amount I pay every fucking month, but it's the dream, right? What everyone expects of you. Get your diploma, they say, but don't mention what's stressing you, even if it's causing some mental complications. They don't care about your journey. They care about graduation. So when are you graduating? The number one question at family gatherings, followed by, you won't make what you owe. Are you sure that's what you want to master in? And you know what? These words come from the mouths with people with no degrees, with no sense of panic or chronic anxieties. My mom asks me, how's school? Like, my answer ever changes. I want to drop out, I say, but she thinks I'm always playing. I'm serious, Mom. I need you to listen. Tell me it's okay and that you support my decision before reality sets and this depression really kicks in, because I'm not sure that this is the type of life I want to keep living. Staying up late nights, just trying to write this paper, not feeling like I'm qualified to be in this kind of major, not knowing if it's for me or I'm just doing y'all the favor, afraid to disappoint you and afraid to be a failure, but that's the dream, right? When every semester starts like you putting up a mean fight and every paper ends with, can I get a rewrite? Can I get a rewind? Back when it was me time, back when I believed that everything will always be fine, I'm fine. Through the tears in my eyes, in the school bathroom stall, saying every year I'm not coming back at all because I hate who I've become. Feeling like I'm privileged because I went to school and all my family members didn't. Who am I kidding? This ain't in the cards for me. And no one takes me serious when I say this shit is harming me. Fuck. I'm happy with my job now, but in the future, I don't want to feel like I'm stuck because every job now requires a master's plus 5 years in the field. And just because Becky over here gets good grades doesn't mean she got the proper skills, man. Fuck a GPA. What does it matter anyway when I know I could do a hell of a job better than you could with an A?
Wow.
But you know what? Go on and drop me. Success is in the air, and I won't let nobody stop me because I damn sure don't need a degree to go and be somebody, bitch. That's it.
The fuck were you nervous about? The fuck? God,
So
motherfucking! I'm just gonna close the laptop. Fuck it, we just going.
Can I get a piece?
Fucking done.
Piece.
We're done. It's good. It's clap. We don't need to talk. Fuck it. Good God, Jesus, motherfuck.
It's a lot of curses.
Shit.
So go ahead, Dean, because I already know these two lovely ladies. I already expected this. I already knew that. I already knew I was gonna get punched in the face. So how do you feel right now? You just got blitzed.
Yo, son, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready at all. Listen, so I'm all about being vivid and being able to paint a picture and be able to go along. Like, I was able to insert myself into both of your stories and watch along the whole fucking time. That's the craziest thing to me. Like, y'all are talented as shit. Like, I really don't know what to say besides that. Like, this is some really good shit. I see why you won and I see why you're on her ass. Like, you know what I mean? Not like that. I mean, in the sense of, because, you know, still sharpen steel. So I can see why the caliber, like I understand why the caliber of poets that we've been getting on from these SG poetries is because y'all are all fucking savages and y'all all may not be the same, but y'all definitely are cut from the same fucking cloth at times. At least the motherfuckers who have come on to this show. Right. Like Jesus, fuck. Like thank y'all.
Which is why I didn't want to read my shit. I ain't gonna read my shit after that.
I understand.
My shit's shelf. My shit's in the archive right now. Right now, I'm just cooling right now.
Yeah. You
but that don't mean you can't go back to it.
No, I can't. I can, but not right now. Not right now.
You motherfuckers decided
to
come out the gate shooting.
If you only heard my first poem when I wrote when I was like 10, that shit sucks. Shit sucks. It's
well, you were 10 years old. I hope it did suck. Hope you weren't a child prodigy.
Not for nothing. You know what really got me with both of you is that I sense the shift in both of you. So when you started, you became like a different individual. Yeah. I felt the energy shift. Like I was drawn into it. And the same thing with you. It was funny because when you first started out, like your first word, I wanted to be like bullshit on that you were fucking nervous before you came in here because you started off with such confidence. And it like both of you grasped me immediately, not only with your first word, but just the way that you were able to shift the energy in the room. And that's not something that can be taught. That's not something that most people know how to do. And I believe that if y'all keep on this path and keep shaping your art and your work the way you're going to do it, y'all definitely can go far with it because y'all definitely good. And this isn't something I'm not this like I'm usually not this open with the poets stuff like that. Like I like the poets, but this is like I'm like, yo, y'all are dope. Y'all and Shells have definitely opened me like up. I'm like, oh shit, like motherfuckers is here. They rocking, son. Like, listen, y'all been here, but I'm just, but, 100%. But this is not just like a because like I said, he's the poet of us. That's not my wheelhouse. I haven't been able to see y'all work like that. I have seen some of obviously what he's done with the coverage and things like that, but that's only like a little snippet. Yeah. And being in the room, which you obviously witnessing y'all doing live, is a completely different animal in the beast because then you get to fully capture it. Watching it, I understand why now what comedians say you're only gonna get 60% of the funny by watching it. When you're in the room, it's a different kind of energy and feel. And the same thing goes for y'all poets because it was a different, like, y'all switched immediately. And y'all both changed it. Like, she got more guttural and kind of wild and crazy with it, and you kind of stepped back and was a little bit more surgical with it. And then
she's like, I'm going to grip the head. I was like, okay.
I was like, yo, you favorite rapper not fucking with Diamex.
Talk that shit. Right.
Yo, you know
right.
Bars.
Some say a little too aggressive. Like,
that's how I felt. Like, I was like, yo, son, smack, call her. Yo, call her, son.
People always, ever since I was little, people were like, yo, you gotta chill. Like, chill out.
Fuck
like,
that.
I'm like,
fuck all that.
I don't know how.
I'm hostile in my poetry, too. I'm always about wetting people's shirts up and all that.
I'm hostile in life, so I was with it.
Like, I be smiling all the time, but I'm low-key like, you
with
know
the shits.
Yeah.
Listen, I can completely tell when I was trying to really get your name in the beginning. You were like, yo, it's not that, it's 2 fucking syllables. I'm like, I can't help. Blame that asshole for our conversation last night when I tried to learn your name.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, you know what you did. You told me the completely wrong name at first. I was saying it for like 15 minutes, then he goes, yo, nah, that's actually not right. I was fucking with you. Thank you.
Wow. That's fucked up.
It's all right.
That's fucked up.
That's just how we work, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's get into breaking these shits down, man, because
I put the laptop down. Fuck it. We just gonna go down.
Yeah. Now, we're gonna get some more bars.
I want more bars. That's what I'm
We definitely gonna get some more bars. It ain't gonna do that to me. Not to me.
Oh yeah, 100% not.
But let's start off with what were your interests? I mean, not interest. What was your influences on writing and the pain and all the stuff that you guys write about? Like generally, not just on those pieces you just read.
Like what influences me to write?
What made you use poetry as your avenue to share yourself?
I don't know, honestly. I just felt like it was the only thing that listened. So I didn't have to censor myself. It was me. I just wrote everything down, and I didn't care if it was all grammatically wrong, whatever. It didn't matter if it made sense or anything. It was like the only thing that listened, and the only thing that still does. So it's like a huge outlet for me. So that's why, like, I only write when I'm going through something. So everything I write, I've went through. Like it's something personal to me. You can't just give me a topic right now and say, all right, write this. I could try, but I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to connect with it because it's not me, you know?
Funny thing you say that because every poet that comes on says that same exact thing.
Yeah.
It has to be organic. We can't just tell you, all right, right.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't work like that.
You know, I'm
It
not
doesn't
a
work like
I'm
that.
not a monkey that could just train to dance. You know what I mean?
So it's crazy too because every once in a while when I do start to write, it's like your feelings kind of shut off with the poem. So that's where that writer's block kicks in, and it's like I can't write the rest of the poem anymore. So all these poems that I wrote, I've stopped 3 days a week. There was one that I stopped for like 9 months, and then I wrote the entire poem in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it's
really
like that. It's crazy.
What about you, Diamex?
I mean, I can
Can
like.
you come close to the mic for me, please?
Yeah, I
Thank
got you. So I usually just write out of emotion sometimes, but sometimes I just be talking a lot. Like sometimes I don't emotionally react to things like right away, but I'll like have it inside, and it could be on like about anything. It'd be happy, sad, whatever, empowering. So I kind of I write whatever I want, and whatever flows. And I listen to music a lot when I write too, because music makes me feel like a lot of stuff.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Everything.
Yeah, you give me that vibe. I feel as if
Yeah.
you definitely go obviously hip hop. You definitely go R&B, but then I feel as if obviously you get the Caribbean in there as well, reggaeton. I feel as if a little bit. But then do you give any like rock or anything like that?
Rock,
you give me that feel.
Yeah,
indie
rock,
pop, indie soul.
Indie soul.
I hear you
neo
now,
soul.
sister. That's where I'm at. We on the same wave. All right,
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
I knew I was gonna bang with you, John. I knew I was gonna bang with you.
That's lit.
Yeah. So listen,
More bars.
I was about to. Okay, do y'all? Can we get another go around here?
Round 2. And fight.
She can go first too this time.
Ooh, set it off, Jess. Set it off.
Round
Alright,
1.
what type of mood you guys in?
Any
Shit,
mood.
what type of mood you in? We don't
I don't know. Like
Strike me with your mood. Girl.
I'm all with it.
I'm not like I'm just chilling, so I don't have a just chilling poem. Like
I want to hear some shit.
Yeah, I want to like.
I want to be able to like fucking push you. I want to be like.
oh no, don't do that. oh, no.
Well,
don't do
literally,
that.
not you know,
We can fight.
not literally.
These earrings come on.
I hope they do. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Like when you get that, when you get that push, like go.
Okay.
Go!
I don't know. What are y'all in? I mean, do you guys want to hear a heartbreak poem or like a fuck you, fuck him kind of poem?
A fuck you, fuck him kind of poem. Yeah, I'm all about the fuckery.
Facts. Facts.
Hold on, let me just
Keep that heartbreak to yourself, girl.
Are you sure? Because it's, I mean.
Well, which one do
Actually-
you want to say?
Or I have one that's called First Date Question. I'm going to just give you the titles. First Date Questions, Closure, Master Manipulation, Blackout, Fuck Him.
Love that one.
Yeah, I know. Everyone does. I love that one too. There's one After Hours. What you guys want?
Well, listen. This is
What
Black.
you guys want?
Listen, this
What you
is
guys
Black
want?
of the Buried Midnight.
Uh-huh.
And as you've seen, the voice has dropped.
Okay, I'm right there with
The
you,
mood
brother.
is about to go down
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
And
that's
we're about to
exactly
go
what
break
Children
down
are
doors.
asleep.
Yeah.
Children are asleep, and they should be in bed at this time.
How'd your kids? How'd your wife?
Not everything, because we're gonna open the door for Miss Jess to go ahead and open up that After Hours poem.
Oh, that's okay.
Peace.
If I remember, that's actually the one that you covered. That I was at the Peyton Poetry.
Oh, look at that.
Hold on. I don't think I remember that one actually, and I don't have it written down. It was on my old phone. Hold on.
Sounds like a lot of excuses to me.
All right. Listen, I might fuck it up. I'm being so serious. If I fuck it up, y'all can't put that in there.
Yeah, we can.
Listen,
roll
no, you
right through
won't.
that bitch.
Listen, no, you won't.
This ain't live. Go ahead.
All right, this is called After Hours. You crave me only when light fades to darkness. A crave for love, but a love so heartless with a single text, young and naive. I'm on the road doing full speed, racing to your house like the idiot that I am. Pretending that I could be all right, going to your house in the middle of the night when being with you makes the tears harder to fight. But when you ask me what's wrong, I say I'm just fine, as if you really care what's on my mind. Quit talking to me, you're just wasting your time. I'm here for business only, aren't I? This is what I had started initially. Didn't think I cared first, but now it's kind of hitting me like a shot straight to the chest. And it was clear from the beginning this was all about sex. And believe me, it was. But now I'm trying my best. Trying my best to keep my mouth shut. It's okay to have sex with me every night casually, but to be something more, I'm not good enough. You could commit to having casual sex, but too afraid to commit and to take the next step like a cordless phone, no emotional attachments. You and I used to mean something. What the fuck happened? So tell me. Why can you get off in treating me the way that you do? And even when I know I deserve someone better, I still come running back to you. Time and time again. After I just finished hurting. And what kills me the most is you don't have the decency to treat me like a person. After what we just did, and I can't get a good night kiss? Is there something wrong with my lips? Because you didn't seem to have a problem when they were all over your dick, and now you're throwing me out your house as if I never meant shit, as if you never wanted this, as if I made the whole thing up in my head and this never did exist. But no. But no. This is what I signed up for. And this is what we agreed to. Too weak to go on without you, but I hate admitting that I need you, so I settled for the casualness and whatever I could to please you. Because seeing you every now and then was better than never seeing you again. But look at me here, stuck at a dead end, praying and hoping we could be something more when I can't even call you my friend.
Scary.
I loved you. And you used me. And I just let you. So tell me, how can I move on freely when you made it so hard to forget you? And you can't see how hard it is for me to go to your house and have sex casually, knowing that this is all it'll ever be, knowing that this is my worth to you, knowing that this isn't affecting or hurting you like the way it's killing me. I was stupid to think that after hours could ever mean more to you, but I'm smart enough now to know I'm nothing but a whore to you, but stupid enough still to open all the doors for you. But now I'm racing off in the opposite direction, avoiding confrontation and avoiding rejection. But you run to me and follow me and force to say what's wrong with me. And the conversation goes as follows. It's best if I don't say it. You don't want to hear it anyways. You never cared about me before. What makes tonight different than the other days? You seem stressed. Just tell me, please, what's on your mind? For the millionth time, I swear to God, I'm just fine. Running away again, banging my hands into the steering wheel. And that was my golden opportunity to tell you how I feel. Crying all through the night, crying when I hit the red light. I pick up my phone and I start texting your name, thinking to myself, you're not worth all this pain. So the text I sent was something I thought you should know. I just can't keep doing this anymore. And your response was, so don't. Huh. And by that time, it was clear to me that sex was all this appeared to be, but I just couldn't get up and leave because I wanted every part of you. So making the decision to leave was the hardest I had to do, knowing my worth and saying it to myself constantly, another lesson learned, but every day still haunting me, and I will never be that girl you call to have sex with and then just dismiss. It took me way too long to realize, but I know now I am so much better than this shit. That's it.
Peace. And you said you didn't remember.
That's why my eyes was closed the whole time, because I'm trying to visualize the fucking note.
She said that if I mess it up, y'all can't hold this against me.
Right. Steamroll the shit. Right through the shit.
No, I didn't know. I fucked
shit.
up somewhere.
If I fuck it up, just don't air it. But I'm going to do it flawlessly, though.
Shut up. I swear.
I just want to, one thing I just want to talk about right there.
Wait, hold on. I have like a disclosure for that poem.
Sure.
That little
Absolutely.
text message that I said, like I said, you know, I can't do this anymore. And your response was, so don't. That's some real shit.
That sounds like some real
that
shit.
That really
Facts.
fucking happened. And that's crazy.
That punched me in the chest.
Yeah, that
I
was
love
crazy.
it. I love that part, and I feel like not a lot of people know that. But when I hear that, their response is the same. They're like, "Oh shit!" And it's like, if only you fucking knew.
So don't. You're like, nigga, what? So don't. I bet.
On site next time I see you, motherfucker.
Yeah. But I like what that one is. I feel like something's on me. Is the change in pace.
Ancestors in the room.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the fuck? Katupo, I feel you. But I like the change in pace. Like I thought like you were ending it. I thought you were like stopping.
You know what's crazy though?
And then you just keep going. I'm like, oh shit.
You know what's crazy is that I wrote that poem over maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And when I first read it, I actually read it in front of the person that it was about at Suffolk Community College at like Common Hour, because I was in the poetry club, and that was the first time that I was performing. And I'm telling you, I read that poem a mile a minute. I was like, blah, 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 and it was just so bad.
Yeah.
And I recorded myself, and I did that one at New Eurekan too, just maybe 2 years ago. I did it 2 years ago, and I had it recorded, and my pace was still so fucked up. I'm like, what is good with me? I just keep recording myself and just listening to how the pace.
No, you nailed it. You nailed it. And I was like, do I clap? Because I think she's done. I'm like, oh no, she's not. Oh, she's not. And then she's like, so. And then I said, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, she was nowhere near done. Yeah, nowhere near done. Still here. No, you're still a fuck up.
Sorry. My poems are about 3.5 minutes long.
No, that's
usually.
cool. I appreciate that. You know, because it's a journey. You know what I mean? And with that poem, I feel like so many people could relate to that. People have been in your shoes before in that sense.
Yeah.
You know, there's been some fuckboys. There's been people who wasted their time. You know what I mean?
Fuck girls too.
Yeah, there's some fuck girls out there.
Fucked over too.
Yeah. They get fucked.
Yeah, can't deny it.
Wonder where they at.
Waste your time, 2020.
AK
You know
just
what I'm
told us that she was a cheater, so
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? She
That's
is a
true.
woman, so
Yeah,
it
true.
does happen.
Yeah.
Nah, women, they be doing them things, man.
I wonder how and why you would know.
Listen.
Don't ever. I'm not snitching on myself. Okay, I'm just.
There we go. That's all we needed to hear.
Waste his time. Waste his time. 2020.
Never. What?
Listen, hold on. Wait.
My time is
what
too
was it?
precious.
What was it?
Waste
What was
his time.
Yeah,
2020.
but I'm not wasting his time. His time is never wasted.
Oh, all right. Well, shit.
I respect it. I see you.
true.
Go ahead.
Never wasted.
Never
My
wasted.
bad. My bad, Empress.
Queen Diamex. Queen Diamex.
My bad.
Has a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All right. So, bars.
We need that.
Well, this one I tried to memorize it, but it still needs some work. So I'm gonna just read it and not make a fool out of myself.
Hopefully, it's delivered the way you want it to.
It'll be delivered.
All right. Well, shit. I see matches.
There you go.
It's the absence of silence that makes me wonder if my mind is right. It's the uncomfortableness of listening to my mind banter for questions that can't be answered. Joy gets taken away every time a poser walks by, shooting scams and painting lies. I love to watch it happen without a word to utter, not a breath to sigh. I love to watch it all fall down and crash, then watch everyone wonder why. Thinking, what can I do for the betterment of my kind? All the tragedy, violence, and injustice leaves me speechless every time. I don't have words if it's words you want. I only have thoughts that shake me, pain me, and break me just to haunt my happiness when it comes. And the excitement of life, like there's not a grave waiting for me at the end of my flight. Used to always want to fly till I realized being suspended in midair is scarier than the barriers that caged me down there. Now I'm crying because I'm flying, not with adrenaline, just fear. Feeling high, present, and numb. Life goes on, days turn into night because it's you that rotates around the sun. You can't say that you aren't a star when that's truly all you are. The God in you is the God in me. For some, their eyes don't fall accustomed to that reality. Self-sacrifice for the sake of ourselves to be in a world where self-love is law and knowledge of self sees no flaw. Without hunger and war, we wage peace from the west to the east. And we live rich on this land without greedy motherfuckers constantly dipping their hands into things that never belong to them. Squeezing the life out of earth for resources to burn, so let it all set aflame. Watch children die, fund wars, do it all in God's name because it's safe and our troops put their lives in the way for these children whose houses get blown away. Like it doesn't burn and you never felt a thing. Was that part of the deal to come home with half a leg and your sanity missing? But you served your country and that's admiring. Physically put yourself in a mental bind for a president that feeds you nothing but lies. Anyways, I just wanted to say, beyond an imagination so great is a woman in constant quiet pain. From the day she was born, she knew that this world was in bad shape. Love is the only thing that keeps her going. Hope is what allows her heart to keep the blood flowing. Her voice is loud. Her mind is always roaming. For now, it's a solid try to make it to the top before my clock decides to hit all zeros and stop.
Motherfucking peace.
nigga just left the chair. Well, what the hell did you do that for?
Because the shit was fire.
I mean, I get it. I'm actually landlocked in, so I can't even do that. But nonetheless,
I wanted to get up for Justice too, but I knew that she was going after. That was for both of them.
Yeah, okay.
Facts.
I want to really flip the table, but
I'll help you.
we got New York Matt here.
no, you won't.
See, that's what I said. You know what I'm saying? We got a good thing going. You know, if it was Colorado Matt, it'd be cool. But you know, we got New York Matt, so we can't do that.
So fire emoji across this whole fucking set right now.
Shout out. So can I just say, like, your whole poem was fire, but like when you started getting into the troop shit, because I got family members who are currently, you know, serving and doing what they got to do.
Yeah.
When
And
my best friend
respect at all
served.
times.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely, like, that was like, you know, especially, you know, us in our generation, I feel as if at times, like, you know, especially like, you know, there's a certain sector of society, we're not going to get into them, but they like to at times demonize what the troops have to do.
Yeah.
Them boys and women, they just have to follow orders, obviously going in according to the Geneva Code Convention, like the Geneva Code.
Yeah.
But those young men and women are out there potentially at times giving the ultimate sacrifice, so we have the ability to sit here and talk this kind of shit in this country, in this nation. So, you know, respect to you for that one, you know what I'm saying? And for all you motherfuckers out there, she is chocolate doing that shit. So all you old white boys out there can suck her dick for that one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't ever sit here and say that we're not patriotic, because obviously we just shown something. So
Sometimes,
big respects to you, sister. Did you serve?
No, I did have family members, and I did know people who did serve, and that's why I kind of just, I don't know, that line in particular was kind of hard, because I don't mean to, like, put it out and be aggressive, like, fuck this country, fuck the troops, like, whatsoever, because you know what type of person you would have to be to, like, go out there and protect, you know, a country that, especially if you're a person of color, doesn't really put you, you know, first, or put you, you know, where you should be. So I just think it's just, and then, like, to come back after it, some people never come back the same, and then you come back to a country that's just like,
don't give a fuck about you. You just went fighting all over for them. Yeah, you speaking truth.
The country, the country doesn't give a fuck about you, and then at times, like, you know, that's startling to me, is the backlash that they'll get from other individuals and, like, you know, that are just regular civilians, and it's like, yo, the reason you're able to talk shit is because that motherfucker went over there and did that. You don't gotta agree with what they did, but it was. Yes, we can get into whole legal, being right, wrong, morality, whatever the case may be, but they did what they had to do, so you were able to talk the shit to them.
Facts.
Mind your mouth and watch your manners, bitches.
Facts. That's really it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really it.
So, you know, I told you I'm always with the shits.
Yeah.
So obviously you both write what you feel, and then obviously, you know, we're like, you know, obviously y'all are you're drawing from the experiences of the world and everything along those lines. Besides poetry, what else is another avenue for y'all that y'all will use to escape at times, creatively, if there is another one?
Wine.
Listen, I just stood quiet.
Well, if it's not creative, what is another outlet for y'all? Because I can tell from just both of those poems that there is y'all are deep and there's a lot of layers to you. So I know that poetry can't just be your only outlet.
You want to answer that one first?
The gym.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, like, it's not very creative, but regular
it can be
Get
creative.
the job done.
Depending on what you're doing.
Like, regularly, like, to get my mind going, I guess, like, I just try to, like, work out and, like, take out all my aggression so I can sit there with, like, the thoughts that are actually, like, there, you know? Because, you know, there's a lot of noise, like, in the mind, you know what I mean? So I try to do that to get the noise out and listen clearly to what I'm being told, because I feel like our thoughts aren't really ours, don't you think?
Yo, yes.
So,
I thought you stopped saying bars. Why are you still saying bars?
especially in America, where where the way that advertising is done to us is that, you know, you have thoughts penetrating your mind that you didn't even know are penetrating your mind just because you're walking by and you're seeing so many billboards, hearing so many
numbers and shit
things,
like that.
everything like that, and then, you know, you're already predispositioned to something before you even had the chance to really be able to make the decision for yourself independently if you wanted it or not.
It's a fast
fucking
society.
crazy.
It's very fast, very fast.
It's the reason why there's so many people that when they come from other countries over here, they're just like, we'll visit America, but we can't live here because it's just way too much in regards to coming into your life.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Well, that's your prerogative. I'm just my black ass here. Now,
my prerogative,
Miss Jess. Miss Jess, what is it that you use? Is it
another creative outlet,
or just an outlet in general?
I mean, I don't know. Honestly,
You just do what you do.
You
just thugging and bugging,
I guess.
moving and grooving,
Okay.
swishing and dishing.
Okay. Keep it going. Keep it going.
sliding and move. I don't know if you know whatever. Sliding, grooving and move. Whatever the case may be.
You lost it. You lost it. You almost had
Got that
it.
from
I'm
the
not
GOAT.
the freestyle one. You know what I mean? Like,
Walt Clyde Frazier.
I wish I could freestyle. I can't freestyle.
Same.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I tried to.
I said, yo, they got me in the show trying to freestyle. I can't freestyle, so I'm gonna stop right there.
New York Matt is in the building. New York Marcus is in the building.
That was very convincing, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was ready for
I could have probably did it though.
You really could have.
You were on it.
Confidence is key.
Yeah.
Honestly, you said that shit with your chest.
Yeah, I did.
he
Very,
said,
very
yo.
abruptly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like, what?
I got it.
Okay,
Sometimes,
hold
but
on.
you know
Keep
what it
going.
is? Sometimes I don't be moving. My brain moves faster than my mouth, so I'll be like,
Yeah, you can't really say
I'll be
it.
like, what next?
Facts.
What did I just say?
Right.
Peace, love, and
Plus-
chicken? I don't know.
Plus, not
It's
for
like
I don't know what I said.
sorry.
Nah, I was gonna say with freestyle, I feel like me personally, like my poems, they just every line has to rhyme. Like every 2 lines, 3 lines, whatever, they have to rhyme.
Yeah.
And I use Rhyme Zone to help me get some of the rhymes. So like
what is Rhyme Zone?
Rhyme Zone, you literally what rhymes
Type
with
in the word,
whatever,
and then it mad words, different
bunch
syllables.
of words
So
like
wait,
near
what?
rhymes.
Because I don't do that.
Rhyme
now you know.
Zone, Rhyme Zone. I literally just Google what rhymes with, let's say, I don't know, green.
Oranges.
Oranges.
and
And
then
it's gonna
Orange.
First of all, there's not a lot of words that rhyme.
No, but I mean, I don't use the word orange.
Yeah, it's like you
be like
gotta
orange.
bend the syllables and like shit like that. Range.
Like, she thick like an orange because she foreign and
Yeah.
Okay, talk that
And we out here exploring, like,
this shit ain't never boring.
freestyle.
You gotta go. Come on. You gotta go in it.
Freestyle. Go
Let's
ahead.
tag into something. You know my black ass.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Y'all tree. Go ahead now.
nah, let's fuck it up.
I like this. I like
I'm
this.
not in this.
No,
I'll
you can
judge.
start with a line and then you can continue with it. You continue.
That's
It's like a
crazy.
game. It's like a game.
Okay.
Fuck.
Let's see it. Let's
Fuck.
got Dean.
I can't do this. Woo, anxiety.
Just don't think about it.
Blackness is peace because peace is blackness. Because then without the peace and the blackness, you'll never get anything like blackness.
Wow. Okay, I just wanted one line, but okay, that's cool.
I don't know. I
He done came up with 4. He done came up with 4.
Let me try here.
Oh, you don't ask me this shit.
Yeah. Peace is spirit, and the spirit is key. There you go.
The spirit is key, and I never follow it blindly.
Okay,
I don't know.
I like that.
I don't know. I don't like
Go,
it.
Jess.
I don't know how to do
Jess.
this. I don't know how to do
I
this.
kind of like it.
I don't know how to do this.
I never follow blindly because I walk boldly. Peace. Big dogs here.
Okay.
Love is the only language. It's just love and love only.
Ooh.
If love is the only language and it's only love only, why is there so much hatred moving the world forward pleasantly?
Okay.
You got me.
How about this? How about this? I got you.
Only. I fucked
got
up
you.
though.
I got you.
Because I was gonna say lonely.
you.
Like,
I got you.
I was gonna say lonely.
I'm not. I don't really do this.
I got you.
I'm not a rapper.
What'd you say? You said lonely? What'd you say?
Nah, he said
Number.
pleasantly.
Pleasantly.
No.
All right, boom. The world moving so pleasantly. Society fucking me up. No Maya, but they got the best of me.
Okay.
And I try to stay on top of the game, but everyone's ahead of me. It's a little negative, but
And I'm not trying to fuck with Uncle Sam anymore. I don't know. Fuck, I was gonna say something, but I forgot it.
I'm not trying to fuck with Uncle Sam anymore because he ain't really representing me in today's society.
Oh.
So I ain't gonna beg for him to invest in me. My future rests with me.
Okay. Rest within me, right?
Me.
No chess. Got to move a certain way. That's destiny.
Ooh, that was good.
And I know I'm going to win eventually.
Oh!
On
Freestyle
that note,
challenge.
I am Dean.
Uh-huh.
That is the man Los.
Hey, y'all.
We've had 2 special guests come on, stop by for us. We had Jess, and we also had Diamex. We appreciate y'all for coming by. Peace, love, and chicken.
All for
We
my
out.
Spanish brothers and sisters. Jess, take it away.
Wait, what? That's not what we rehearsed.
Oh, shit.
Paz,
All right.
amor y pollo.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Can we not?
We are out.
Facts.